we're going to learn how to do a fakie big flip. So the first thing you want to notice is foot placement while pushing. When you're pushing, you're going to want to keep your foot facing forward towards the front of the nose. This will give you the most balance to turn while pushing. This first trick here is called an ollie. You're going to want to put your back foot on the tail and your front foot right behind the bolts. This will give you the perfect opportunity to pop it, flick your front foot forward, and let it come up with your feet. The ollie is the most basic trick. You're going to use it to get up, down, or over anything. This next trick is a kickflip. You want to set your feet up pretty much like an ollie, but you want to set your front foot a little bit more back so that you can get ready to flick it and get that flip. You're going to want to flip it, bring your back foot up to catch it, and bring that front foot back on. Here, you can clearly see the pop, the flick, and the catch. .180s can be really easy if you know what you're doing. What you want to do for a 180 is throw your shoulders into it so that you get a full rotation. A pop shove it is when you pop the board in a 180 without turning a 180. You're going to want to set your foot in the back, pop it, let it come around, catch it with your front foot, and roll away. Fakie is when you ride on the board the opposite way than you normally do, but ride on the front. So when you ride up and do a 180 off the front of the board the opposite way that you're normal to, it's called a half cab. Now when you add a flip, it's called a half cab flip. For a half cab flip, you're going to want to set your feet a little bit more on the back side so that you can get it to flip with you. Once the board comes around, you're riding regular. That's when you go for the catch and can roll away. A fakie flip is just a kick flip, but riding fakie. A fakie tray flip is a fakie 3 shove with a kick flip at the same time. You're going to want to set your feet up similar to a half cab or a half cab flip, but you're going to want to put your back or your front foot more towards the end so that you can get the full 3 shove. Pop, flick, catch. Fakie big spins are fakie 3 shoves with a 180. You're going to want to put your foot more towards the inside of the pocket. So towards where the board concaves and becomes flat. You're going to want to pop it, let your body do the 180, and let the board come straight up to your feet. A three shove is when you pop the board, make the board do a 360 without your body moving at all. A fakie big flip is now every trick that we've learned combined. So while rolling up to this trick, you're going to want to put your front foot a little bit over the pocket and off of the board so you can get that full three shove and do the 180 at the same time. You want to really flick that board to make sure you get that kickflip. Let it come around, catch it, and roll away. Now you can go celebrate with all the homies on how you just learned how to fakie big flip.